I almost didn't end a friendship just because I couldn't tell that if it's my gut telling me to get out of it, or I am afraid of a change. And that confusion kept me stuck for 2 years. Here's the thing nobody tells us. Your intuition and your fear feels almost same. We both live in our body. They feel urgent. They sometimes whisper and sometimes scream that something's wrong. This is something I struggled with my entire life. I've heard them in saying constantly, I don't know if I should trust this feeling or I'm just being paranoid. I don't know if it's my intuition or is it just my anxiety talking. I don't know if I'm listening to my gut or numbing some discomfort. And the cost of getting it wrong, huge. If you mistake fear for intuition, you lose opportunities. You stop taking risks. You build a small, safe life for yourself and slowly suffocate in it. And if you mistake intuition for fear and ignore it, you override the warning signs, your inner knowing, you will obviously gonna get hurt in future. So today we are breaking down the real, tangible difference between intuition and fear. 5 clear distinctions that will help you in future. And by the end of this video, you will have a framework to use in your next decision. And you will know what that feeling in your chest is telling you. Here's the first major difference between them. Intuition feels expansive, fear feels restrictive. When it's your intuition speaking, even if the message is uncomfortable, like you have to leave this relationship or this job isn't right for you, there's a sense of opening, there's a sense of possibility of breathing room. Yes, it might be scary, it might be hard, but underneath that discomfort, there's a feeling of lightness, of alignment. Like your body is saying, yes, this is true. Even though it's difficult, this is true, and you have to do this for yourself. You feel it physically, your chest open, your shoulders drop. There's nervousness, but this kind of nervousness is when you do something, brave or light, not the kind that makes you want to disappear. Fear, on the other hand, constricts. It closes you down. It makes you feel small, tight, vanity. Your chest constricts. It's your own body curls inward, trying to protect itself. And the thoughts that comes with fear are limiting. Like, you can't do that. What if you fail? What if you can think about it? It's safe to stay here. Don't float the boat. You will regret this. Fear is designed to keep us safe by keeping us small. It wants you to avoid anything unknown because the unknown could be dangerous. That's its literal job. But it is terrible at telling what is actual danger and what is this discomfort. So here's how you test it. When you imagine following that feeling, whether it's staying or leaving, saying yes or saying no, do you feel like you are opening up or closing down? Does that make you breathe deeper or hold your breath? Does that make you feel more like yourself or less? And ladies, we have to talk about this. We have been socialized to keep ourselves small, to not take up space, to not make noise. So sometimes what feels like fear actually is just the conditioning we have internalized telling us to say small. When your intuition says, speak up in that meeting, ask for that raise, or in that session that drains you, and you feel resistance, that might not be intuition warning you. That's the patriarchal programming that tells you good girls don't make other people uncomfortable. Real intuition expands you who you are meant to be. Fear keeps you squeezed into who you think you should be. Second major difference, intuition is patient, fear is frantic. When it's your intuition, the knowing is steady, calm, persistent. It doesn't scream at you, it doesn't give you ultimatums. It just quietly, consistently shows up. You might ignore it for weeks, for months, for even years, but it keeps showing up. It keeps gently tapping you on your shoulder and says, hey, still here. This is still true. You need to text him back right now, or he will think you are not interested. You need to resign before they fire you. You need to end this relationship before they abandon it. It's reactive, it's desperate, it has frantic, restless quality. Here's the key, intuition gives you information, answers you to act on it at the right time. Fear tries to control the outcome by forcing you to take immediate actions. So, when there's a pressure on you to do something right now or else, pause. That might be your fear because intuition does not operate on panic timelines. Next time, when you feel pressure to take immediate decisions, ask yourself, is this actually urgent? Or if you just want me to make decisions so that I don't have time to think clearly. For difference, the way they sound in your head. Intuition speaks calmly. Fear yells, spirals, and repeats itself obsessively. When it's intuition, it usually comes as a simple, clear statement, almost a matter of fact. You shouldn't be here. This isn't right for you. You should have that conversation with that person. Trust yourself, It's time to move on. It's clear. It doesn't try to convince you. It's just there. It's like you realize that fact suddenly. And it often shows up in a quiet email while you are on a walk or before you fall asleep. Generally, when your conscious mind is not trying to control everything. Fear, on the other hand, is loud. It's spiral, it argues with itself. Maybe I should leave. But what if I'm making a mistake? But what if I can't climb it? But I deserve better. But what if I'm being too picky? But this feels wrong. On and on and on. It's exhausting, it's chaotic, it keeps jumping from one worst case scenario to another. It's it does not give you clear information. It's like throwing every kind of scenario on the wall and see what sticks. Intuition feels like clarity. Even if the message is hard, it's clear. You might not like what it's telling you, but you understand it. Fear is like confusion. Like You are drowning in your own thoughts. Like there is no solid ground anywhere. You can't even think straight because fear is creating so much noise. And here's another clue. Intuition often comes with a deep exhale. Like your body is releasing tension because you have finally acknowledged the truth you have been avoiding. Fear comes with shallow gagging, held breath, tension in your shoulders and jaw. So when you are taking a decision and your mind is spinning, pause. Take 10 deep breaths and let the noise settle. Now, what's the simple, clear statement underneath all that chaos? That's most probably your instinct. And all the chaos happening, the fear doing its thing. Fourth distinction, and this one's big. Intuition moves you towards the growth, fear tries to keep you comfortable. Your intuition is always guiding you towards your highest good. Even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's scary, even when you have to let go of something familiar. Intuition says, have that hard conversation. Leave that job that drains you. Set a boundary. Take that risk. Don't settle for less. Notice the direction is towards growth, towards authenticity, towards alignment of who you really are and who you really need to be. Yes, it might be uncomfortable. Yes, it might be disrupt your life, but it's moving you forward towards expansion, towards becoming more fully yourself. Fear, on the other hand, is designed to keep you safe by keeping you where you are. Its whole purpose is to prevent change because change equals to risk. Fear says, stay in the relationship even though you are unhappy. What if you end up alone? Don't leave the job. What if you don't find another one? Don't try. What if you fail? Every message from fear is about avoiding discomfort, avoiding risk, staying in alone, even when the known is making you miserable. Here's what you need to understand. Just because something feels scary doesn't mean it's wrong. Growth feels scary. Change feels scary. Stepping into your power feels scary. The question isn't, does this feel scary? The question is, does this feel scary because it's my fear protecting me from the actual danger? Or is it protecting me from just discomfort? So ask yourself, is this feeling trying to move me towards who I've always meant to become? Or is it trying to keep me who I have always been? Is it protecting me from actual danger or from growth? Fifth and final difference. Intuition is focused on alignment, fear is obsessed with outcomes. When it's your intuition guiding you, there's a sense of this is right, regardless of how it turns out. It's about integrity, about being true to yourself, about doing something which aligns with your values. Intuition doesn't make guarantees about the future. It doesn't provide that everything will be fine, everything will work out. No. It says, this is your truth, this is your path, walk it. There's a quality of surrender to it. First, even if I don't know what is gonna unfold to, but I trust this path and I'm gonna work on it because I know deep down this is what I need to do. Fear is completely different. It's obsessed with outcomes. It needs to know exactly what will happen before it takes any decision regarding it. Fear says, but what if it doesn't work out? What if I regret it? What if I make the wrong choice? But what if I fail? It needs certainty, clarity, proof before committing to it. And because the future is inherently uncertain, fear keeps you paralyzed. Here's what I have learned: you will never have the certainty, ever. The future is unknowable. But intuition will always guide you towards who you are meant to be and what you need. Because it's not trying to control the outcome, it's trying to move you towards your potential, towards who you need to become. Fear wants to know the story before it begins. Intuition invites you to trust the story while it unfolds. Alright, let's recap the differences between intuition and fear. Intuition feels expansive, it opens you up. Fear feels restrictive, it closes you down. Intuition is patient and steady. Fear is urgent and frantic. Intuition speaks calmly and quietly. Fear is loud, chaotic, and spirals. Intuition moves you towards growth and authenticity. Fear tries to keep you comfortable and small. Intuition moves you towards alignment and fills the process. Fear obsesses over the outcome and needs certainty. Next time you're facing a decision and you don't know what you are feeling, none of these five distinction. Get quiet, get curious, ask yourself, does this feeling make me expand or contract? Is it patient or urgent? Is it calm or chaotic? Is it asking me to trust it or demanding guarantees? Is it moving, making me move forward or holding me back? And here's what I really want you to hear: intuition is not your enemy. It's not trying to trick you or lead you astray. It's the deepest, wisest part of you who is trying to guide you to home to yourself. But we live in a world where we are taught to not trust ourselves, to second guess, to rely on other people's opinion, therefore external authority, to let go of our opinions and let go of our intuition and to choose what we should do and not what we our own instinct is telling us. Reclaiming our intuition is the act of rebellion. It's saying, I trust myself. I know myself. I know who I am. I am the authority of my own life. And yes, sometimes you will get it wrong. Sometimes you will think it's your intuition speaking, but it's your fear, and vice versa. That's okay. That's part of learning. You are building a relationship with yourself. It takes time, it takes practice. But the more you practice listening, the clearer the distinction becomes. The more you trust yourself, the louder the intuitions become, and the quieter the fear grows. If this video helped you in any way, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because we are having a real conversation about trusting ourselves, becoming more self aware, and navigating life with intention. And I want to hear from you and drop a comment and tell me, have you ever fused intuition and fear or vice versa? What happened? And how did you eventually figure it out? Let's learn from each other. Remember, you have everything you need inside you. Your intuition is always available. You just have to get quiet enough to hear it. Trust yourself, we are wiser than that. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.